lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing the 3-month general reading for Virgo. Space is set up, spirit guides have been invited. I did pull 2 crystals for Virgo. The first one is ametrine. The second one is smoky quartz. To me, they represent the 2 sides of Virgo. One is that vibrant, bright, happy, beautiful, full of life and energy. The other is that sort of worry, fear, and concern that they don't always share with others, that they don't always let people in on. So those are the 2 crystals. We're going to be working with the Robin Wood deck, which is one of my favorite decks. It was gifted to me by a really good friend of mine. It's really great for beginners if you're wanting to learn tarot. The other deck we're working with today is the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. It's a brand new deck that I just got, and I've been loving working with it. I've gotten some beautiful messages from it. Let's get started. Whenever I shuffle the deck, I tend to be really quiet while I do this part of the process because I'm taking time to really channel the energy of the zodiac sign or whatever spread or reading I'm doing. And I really take this time to really meditate and let myself be guided. Cards are flying out. Oh. Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? Alrighty, Virgo. We got a pretty interesting setup here for you guys. So the first we're going to talk about is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I think that maybe some of you might be feeling a little bit like you're not living up to your full potential, or that you've let yourself or others down, or you're just kind of not in the place you want to be. Maybe you've lost your focus. You're not really sure where you're going now, what you're doing. You had this plan, you had this idea, and now it's not really come to fruition, and you're not where you thought you were going to be. And so you're feeling a little lost, a little confused, a little loss of concentration or focus. And you're feeling a little disappointed, kind of like maybe you've let either yourself or others down. That, however, is definitely not the case. This is going to be a definite time of growth, successment, achievement, attainment, of moving forward, of making things happen, of a blending of the good and the bad, just sort of pushing through and really being on the move this year. We've got the So with the Chariot, we've got that like things are going to happen, things are going to move, things are going to go, you're going to achieve things. With the Seven of Pentacles, again, we have this like growth, this achievement, this attainment, this wealth of knowledge that you're about to embark on. Then we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Now, if you're going to get any card reversed, I'd want this one reversed, because instead of it showing greediness and emotional black hole and all of these sort of negative things, what it's showing is you're going to have a surge of the opposite. You're going to be a much more loving and giving person. You're going to be able to do more for others. There will be an aspect of kind of solitary work. I think this is going to be your year to kind of grind yourself and really, the next 3 months is going to be your time to really do your own personal grinding. You're going to be on your own thing, and you're going to feel this sense of security and wealth and just kind of love of all things that you've been able to give yourself. And no longer are you going to be trying to please others or be seeking security and comfort from others. You're going to be able to provide that within yourself. There will be times, as we can see with the Five of Wands, that you're going to feel a little bit stressed. Maybe there's some conflict, but you definitely, with the Two of Pentacles, have the ability to balance that. You have the skills and tools in your set to be able to handle this and to work this and to be able to juggle and balance everything that's coming your way. You are going to need some strength and some courage. You are going to need to, really dig deep within yourself, and also to embrace the love and warmth that comes from the achievements that you're going to achieve in the next 3 months, the accomplishments you're going to have, to celebrate that. You're going to need to balance your sort of childlike, freedom-loving, fun-loving nature with some discipline and some reliability and some strength. I also see that there might be a journey. Maybe you're going to make a move. It might be to a new job. It might be to a new place. You might be moving to a new city, a new town, a new home, but there's going to be some kind of big change towards the end of the next 3 months. It's going to lead to joy and celebration and party and happiness. But I also think it might lead to somebody new coming into your life who's going to provide a sense of stability and happiness and comfort and security for you as well. Which is going to come at the perfect time because you've done all this internal work and all this sort of refocusing for yourself. And you're at that point where you don't need somebody else to provide that safety and security. So now you're ready for someone to come and bring that to you. They might be the reason for the move or for the change. They might be the cause of that. The other side of this might be a brand new business opportunity that might be coming your way. You might refine your focus. That's going to lead to a very prosperous business opportunity in the next 3 months that might result in a move or a change of residence or a change of job. But I do see that at the end of sometime in March, it looks like there's going to be some kind of move, some kind of change happening. And during January and February, it's really just a time of you kind of reaping the benefits of what you've sown. And you being able to celebrate in the fact that you did this, you and only you. It wasn't somebody else who helped you with this. You no longer had to worry about disappointing others or disappointing yourself, because you were just growing like everyone else does. And now you're on this place where you finally get to see the fruits of the labor that you've been putting in. And that focus you thought you lost, and those, not where you're supposed to be that you're feeling, you're going to see that's not really what was going on. It was just that wait period before the seeds sprouted. And the nice thing is you did it. You and you only did it. And you can be proud of the fact that you achieved that on your own. And when you're at the height of the wonders that are happening to you is when this person is going to come in, and they're going to come in to support you and to, well, not necessarily, it could be a person, but it could also be an opportunity. It's either going to be a person or an opportunity that's going to come in, and it's going to fit in perfectly with where you're headed, and it's going to support you to take you to even higher levels. Next thing I want to see is what messages do we have from Spirit? Spirit, what messages do we have for Virgo? So the first card we pulled is the Feminine. I love this card. This is probably my favorite card out of this deck. And it really represents the journey that you're going through in the next 3 months. So it's this, you've created a place of safety, of power, of strength, of grace, of love. And it's going to give you the ability to create safe spaces for other people as well. And you've really harnessed your inner power, your inner force, that force that taps into the force of the universe, of this unifying love and unifying strength. And you spent a lot of hard work in 2018 making that happen, and it didn't seem like it was going anywhere. But 2019, and especially in the next 3 months, you're going to see the fruits of those labors. So this card, it's basically telling you that, like, you've created this safety, this space, this beautiful inner power, and now you're going to see it blossom. The next two are actually two cards I haven't pulled in a reading yet. So the first one is, this is the god of night, of war, and of education and temptation. So, okay, that makes sense. So this kind of fits with the energy you sort of started off this year with, which is you weren't happy with where you were. And you were tempted to kind of just be like, forget it, I'm done. Like, this is stupid, it's not working, I'm not where I need to be. But this will be the time where you take some time to really meditate and realistically and logically assess the situation. And really look it over and realize that those thoughts aren't correct, and that you are on the right path and you are doing the right things for yourself. And that growth is going to just keep happening and happening and happening and happening and happening. And over the next 3 months, you're going to see that. But this kind of reinforces that idea of really taking time to analyze the situation, analyze where you are, and try to see facts versus your opinion. I think I know who the next one is. Yeah, this is the goddess of the earth. Yeah, so basically what she's telling you is, it's a good thing that you can see your faults. It's a good thing that you can recognize where you've gone wrong, maybe where you've messed up. But once you've done that, you then need to trust yourself and know that you have all of the skills and tools to make this life the most, this next 3 months, the most abundant 3 months of your life. So trust your intuition. And yes, it's always good to check yourself, but you also need to trust yourself and respect yourself and let yourself know that you are doing the right things and you can do this. So that's all for today, Virgo. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you have any feedback or questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will be covering all of the zodiac signs. I also will be doing love readings for all of the zodiac signs, and I will be doing these videos every 3 months for all of the signs. And I'm also going to be doing some other like pick a card stuff. I will probably do a couple of card features. I'm going to do a video on how I set up my space for tarot readings. I am new, so I would really appreciate it if people would subscribe and leave a like, share it with friends and family. And as always, these are general readings. They may apply to you, they may not. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed rest of your day and evening. Love and light.